We all know about tooth decay. Many people, both children and adults, suffer from it. But have you ever wondered what exactly tooth decay is and why it's called that? Does it happen because some kind of insect or creature enters the teeth and lives there, or are there other reasons? And since tooth decay is quite common, what's the best way to take care of our teeth? The creature you see in the picture is a grain weevil, a tiny insect about 6 millimeters in length that belongs to the beetle order. You might spot it in old flour, wheat, or corn, and it also appears in dried foods that have been stored for a long time. The weevil is a plant-eating insect, and there are over 60,000 species in nature. Fortunately, this weevil has no connection to tooth decay whatsoever. When we say someone has tooth decay, we don't mean that this insect or one of its relatives has entered their teeth and caused problems. The connection between decay and insects is metaphorical. In both cases, decay refers to decomposition or rotting. This description fits decayed teeth, but it's just a figure of speech. So, if there's no insect inside our mouths causing decay, what has caused tooth decay? Decay happens when certain conditions come together, and although it's not caused by insects, there are tiny living organisms involved. These organisms are bacteria. Bacteria are everywhere, on our hands, bodies, clothes, desks, phones, and almost everything else. As long as they are in normal levels, they don't cause harm. Similarly, the human mouth hosts a wide variety of bacteria, most of which are harmless. Some are even beneficial. However, the key factor in tooth decay is the presence of food particles left behind after eating. After eating, tiny bits of food remain on the surface of the teeth, between them, or in small cavities. The bacteria in the mouth thrive when they find these food remnants, especially if they are sugars or starches. The bacteria feed on these food particles, multiply, and produce acids as a byproduct. These acids dissolve the protective outer layer of the teeth, called enamel, creating holes and allowing bacteria to invade deeper parts of the tooth. Over time, the decay progresses, leading to larger colonies of bacteria and more damage. This process can happen at any age, but it varies from person to person. For example, children are more prone to decay than adults, and people who consume a lot of sugary or starchy foods are more likely to get cavities. Those with dry mouths are also at higher risk. Dentists say that within just 20 minutes of eating, bacteria begin feeding on food particles and multiplying. However, the rate of decay differs from one person to another. It's important to understand that decay occurs in stages. One type, called surface decay or first-degree decay, is one of the most common. It appears as black lines on the surface cavities of molars. This is considered the least dangerous type of decay because it's easy to spot early and is far from the tooth's nerve. However, if left untreated, it can progress and spread to neighboring teeth. Another type is called interproximal decay, which occurs between the teeth. This is one of the most dangerous types because it's harder to detect, and it usually affects two teeth at the same time, doubling the problem. There's also gumline decay, which happens where the tooth meets the gum, often seen in people who consume carbonated drinks excessively. While it's easy to spot since it's visible, it can be challenging to treat because it's close to the tooth's nerve. A common question is whether brushing your teeth can eliminate mild decay. Some people think regular brushing can cure decay, but that's not true. Brushing and oral care are preventive measures, not treatments. If decay occurs, it's essential to visit the dentist to clean out the decayed area and fill the cavity. The only time brushing and toothpaste might help is in the very early stages of decay, before any damage or cavities have formed. But once decay has set in, only a dentist can fix it. In the end, here are some tips for maintaining your dental health. Brush your teeth daily, use dental floss to remove food particles between teeth, and use mouthwash or rinse. Clean your tongue regularly, as a dirty tongue can cause bad breath. Spend 2 to 3 minutes brushing, ensuring you clean every part of your teeth, inside and out. Consider using natural tools like meswak for cleaning your teeth, as it has no chemicals and freshens the breath. Limit sugary and starchy foods, as they fuel bacteria in the mouth. If you do consume them, balance them with other healthy foods. Avoid acidic foods and drinks, such as sodas and processed juices, as they erode teeth without the need for bacteria. Visit your dentist regularly to catch and treat any decay early.